We have ignition. We have liftoff. We have liftoff.
We are the internal voices of 6 Puerto Rican artists living in New York, striving to reach a collective expression of our art, the condition in which we live, and the reasons for our situation.
In Jose Morales' work, he combines graphic elements of our society that confronts us in our daily existence, juxtaposed in such a manner as to reveal to us a connection with man's realities. In the context of experiences, they deal with a problem of the pertinence of the Puerto Rican working class in exile.
In putting my images together, my main interest is in reflecting what I experience to be the general situation for the masses of people in our society. It's a tremendous contradiction that this society, which plays up individualism as a manifestation of human freedom, really only serves to mold people into one profile, the profiles of people in boxes of oppression. The Tupamaros of Uruguay liberated 111 revolutionaries from the joint at one time and helped them fly in our time. Like the first rays of the morning sun, I was born in New York, of Afro-Taino persuasions. My art deals with my relative experience as a street blood.
Fernando Salicrup combines his personal creative energies with social commentary, as in his elaborate drawings. His paintings reflect a primitive theme in bondage by modern culture and by the structure of the urban landscape.
My work borrows from the landscape, the spirit of our people chained to imitation rivers with metal fish to nourish on. As Warrior Woman reflects on broken images of a people struggling through the mire of despair, while visual prophets create visions of the future past of hope through love. The people of the Republic of China marched 5,000 miles planting stories of culture and truth. Pinto sobre un espejo, signo ligero, casi automático. Pienso durante el trabajo de la pobredumbre del gueto. Paranoia de la ciudad, con sus insectos devoradores que auspician el fin del mundo.
The work of Rafael Colón Morales is totally intricate in composition, style, technique, and theme. Paintings and drawings complex of symbolic psychology and philosophy present the paradox to the real and the surreal.
El pez es una imagen de mi obra, el pez colgado del techo de una casa. Un mito de las Antillas, cuento del hijo colgado del techo de la casa, muerto, puesto en un caldero, se convierte en pez y agua, se vierte. Y nace el mar Caribe, área geográfica. Es uno de los nombres de Puerto Rico y de nuestros ancestros caníbales. Soy puertorriqueño por familia, condición política y voluntad artística.
In the works of Marcos Dimas appears elements of the indigenous in its ethereal ritualistic aspects, utilizing of the Arawak Taino, the pictograms of the caves and rocks.
I use indigenous images that relate to our continent's aesthetics and our people's story, our culture. Our time through struggle has come back to us. Technology has made man an ally to machinery and by definition, alien to nature and all species of life.
Marcos uses his Indian roots to reach to, in a fetish manner, the mid-atmosphere that surrounds us.
I am reaching a lost continent through my art. Our task is to rise from our ashes and bring forth a collective human existence. If 82% of the world population is Latin American, African, and Asian, why is 18% of the world population controlling the majority? Us.
The African influence can be seen in the work of Jorge Soto, representing the human figure in the atmosphere of the third world.
It's absurd to act alienated and paint images of pure color, stripes, abstracts, etc. To conceptualize nonsense while we live in this elusive, deceptive, decaying state called society. While I paint, I live in a society that perpetuates anti-human, anti-social, anti-third world behavior. That is, they advocate the destruction of third world people. For all practical purposes, they would have us destroy ourselves and by definition, our nations. Where we live, hundreds of thousands of babies, children, women, men die all around us of human neglect, of human pain, of hunger, spiritual and emotional homicides.
His Biafra piece shows the near-death and starvation of its subjects. Jorge's work projects a class conscience and an interest in man and his conditions.
We are taught to believe that we can't do anything about it. We live in the most technically advanced society in human history, but at the same time, the most notorious and primitive in human consciousness.
Armando Soto deals with a sense of Puerto Rican essence through color, undistinguishable to our ethnic makeup. His paintings, conceived in flat planes of color, depict a struggling nation, struggling with the ills of society.
Our artists are the manifestors of images that span our spiritual and mental symbols.
His paintings include groups of junkies nodding while subjects with faces of grief, worries, and pensiveness pose. The sense of mysticism is also apparent in his works.
Emiliano, Guevara, Celia Sánchez, Tanya, Carlo, Fanon, Malcolm, Luisa, Capetilla. Estoy buscando a Tito. Tito, Tito, ¿dónde está? Oye, Lolita. Oye, Lolita.